I need to change my number back to 200 here. Well, I should just change it to 201 because we're about to get to 201. But no, we're not. Now we are. First one isn't a thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Illegal. All right. Let's see how far we get today. I assume. By the way, this is very low. The sound's very low. I assume we'll get to. Let's go volume mixer. Game capture. There we go. I assume, by the way, that we're going to get to around 400. Is my goal. We'll get up there. Hopefully, we can just get the shiny and start Regice. That would be the ideal circumstance. Like, imagine this, 203 right now. I mean, it's possible. It's entirely possible. Oh man, I just wish so badly I could do the shiny hunt for Celebi. But I can't. I mean, I can. I should really do it while I'm doing this. Like, I don't know how much battery we got on my 3DS, but let's just do a little bit while we're here. Why not? I don't know where my 3DS charger is, actually. Is it still here? It is still down there. We want to go across to Pokemon Crystal. And we'll, you know, we'll do a few of these attempts as well. Why not? Why not? Because if we get a shiny Celebi, then, you know, I'll freak out. The stream will just end if I get a shiny Celebi. Especially right now. First encounter. Fun fact, it was not a shiny Celebi. I haven't pressed the button. That's the only problem. I wish this could automatically count, because then I wouldn't have to press the button every single time. We're already up to second encounter for Celebi. I don't think I'll ever get it, by the way. I really don't think I'll ever get Celebi shiny. I just don't. Like, it's just one of those things where, like, you know, you want it really badly, so you're just not gonna get it. That's how I feel about it. I've also never gotten a 1 in 8,000 shiny. Have I gotten 1 in 8,000? No, never. Never. I've never gotten one. I don't know if I counted the number for this. I have no idea. I think I did. Did I? Oh, we'll count the next one. Philip, thank you very much for the follow. We'll count that one. Celebi number 4 is not shiny. Well, let's keep going. Let's get this Regirock. No, you're the wrong colour. It's supposed to be much darker in colour. I can show you a picture if you'd like. Game. I can do this. It's up to you, really. I mean, we can, you know, forego all this if you want. I don't think it wants to. I think it wants to just keep on showing up. I really do. Hello, Philip. How are you? Welcome. Doom. I wonder how long it'll be until I'm like, I don't want to do any more 3DS. That tends to happen after about, like, you know, 100 things. From Poland, and sorry for ahead of time your English is bad. Dude, don't worry. I'm sure your English is actually really good. Everyone that ever comes in here is like, oh, my English is really bad. Usually can, like, spell and do better than I can, and English is my native language, so that tends to happen a lot, so don't worry. It is. I gotta just remember to count. How's the hunting going? Well, I've just started for today. And it's alright. I've kind of hadn't done hunting in so long, and because I've kind of been playing a lot of other games, and I decided that I should be doing Pokemon Mondays. Every Monday, I do Pokemon, and then whatever I'll do other times of the week too, but mostly always on Mondays. And then I was like, you know what, we need to do the Regis. We need to finish them off. I do have a Registeel. That's been done already. I did that back when Crown Hunter released. So now onto Regi number 2. And then after this it'll be onto Regice, and then onto Regidrago. I really just want Regidrago, to be honest. And Regieleki. Like, they're the ones I want the most. I just want them done. I don't know why I changed hands there. I didn't need to. At the same time, we're doing Celebi. Celebi I've done around, I don't know, I'm not counting it, but I would say around 700 encounters for Celebi, maybe. Probably about 700 encounters. 500 to 700 encounters, I reckon. Around there. I've done for Celebi. And, you know, haven't found it yet. You doing Trico for Shiny? Are you playing, which one are you playing? You doing eggs? Which game are you playing? If you're doing eggs, it might be anyone. You doing sword? Oh, okay. 4,000 eggs? Do you have the shiny charm? And you're doing, I assume you got the shiny charm and Masuda method? You just got it last night? Okay, so that'll help you a lot. That'll help you a lot. From before. I don't know if I pressed the button for this one as well. We're just gonna leave it. Doesn't really matter. You are, I'm guessing you're doing the Masuda method, right? I assume you are. I want to do Trico. Would be on my list of things to do. Go to Japanese Ditto that shiny. Oh, nice. Unfortunately, I think unfortunately the shiny doesn't affect it making it shiny. It should, in my opinion. A shiny Ditto should. Do you know what it should be? I reckon a shiny like local Ditto should count as much as a foreign Ditto. Because that's a cool way to do it, right? That'd be a really cool way to do it. But it's not the case. That would be cool. I'd love that. I have a shiny Ditto. That's why I'd love it. I mean, I have 2 Japanese Dittos as well, but like, that's not the point. My shiny Ditto just chills in a box somewhere and he's like, yeah, cool. Do I want to egg for Trico? No, it's all good. I've got Trico. I can start hatching him whenever. Thank you. Because if you've gotten 4,000 eggs without getting a shiny, and then you give me one and it's shiny, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. Wouldn't want to be a part of that. That would kill you inside, I'm sure. You would laugh and cry? Yeah, exactly. Couldn't do it to you. I couldn't do it to you. Well, well, well. How the turntables. Wicka, 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 wicka. Hey Rune, welcome to Pokemon Mondays. It's where we play Pokemon. Pokemon Fun Days? Because, you know, it's the only day of the week where you can have fun is where you're playing Pokemon. That's the slogan, right? That's the slogan. No. We're dual shiny hunting right now, by the way, Rune. Dual shiny hunting. I'm getting the most out of my Pokemon Mondays. I'm also resetting for Celebi, which I am yet to get. Again, I don't know how many resets I've done for Celebi, but it's more than 1, and it's less than 1,000. Well, I honestly haven't done any resets for Celebi in a long time, so like, I kind of need to. It's been a long time since I've done any resets. I've looked at my 3DS a few times and been like, Dude, I need to watch Clone Wars, but I honestly can't get past the intro to every single episode. It annoys me way too much. Is Celebi in Pokemon Sword? You can't catch it. But if you do have it from another game, you can transfer it in. But you can't catch it. The intro. I don't know if it's both. It's the 1940s radio voice. I can't deal. I can't deal with that. It's so bad. It's really bad. Like, I watched the episode and I'm like, that was a cool episode. Next episode starts, oh my god, ba 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 ba, and you're like, oh, this is bad. Like, it's just not good. They could be. I don't know if they could be worse. I don't think they can be. They're really bad. They're tolerable. At least if it was in Polish, I wouldn't understand what it's saying. I'd laugh. But, oh, it's so bad. I really hate it. Hey, it's Shiny Ruby 04. Maybe it's Shiny Ruby 21. Welcome to 2021, Ruby. New year, same you. Cool. You watch it for the Ahsoka Tano? I'm yet to form a decision or a feeling on Ahsoka Tano, as I've not watched her in a lot of things. I assume you are extraordinarily happy that they're making an Ahsoka Tano show. I don't know who that is. Ayla Secure? I don't know who Ayla is. I do know who Ahsoka Tano is. Like, she's in the first couple of episodes of Clone Wars, and that's what I've watched. And she's also in The Mandalorian, and that's it. Did you get your free Pikachu from Mystery Gift? I did. I did get the free Pikachu from the Mystery Gift. I don't know if I pressed the button. I'm going to press it again, because I'm pretty sure I've already missed it a few times. Let's see a look at who Ayla is. Ayla. Ah, that's who Ayla is. Okay. I mean, that Avatar looking woman. I love how in the... Oh, here's the appearances. Anyway. I would take Ahsoka Tano, personally, out of the two. She's dead, right? Well, Pokemon Snap is already confirmed, Philip. There was a trailer for it, mid last year. I assume it's going to come out in, like, March. Maybe July. The trailer was beautiful, by the way. Graphically, Graphically, loved it. Please tell me you've just linked the trailer to Pokemon Snap. You have? Good. It is a link there for you, Philip. She is an anime master. Hey, Ruby, after like 5 months, me and my girlfriend finally finished season 5, the final, aka the final season of Food Wars. Finally. You want a new Diamond and Pearl? I mean, that's the rumor, right? It's probably gonna happen. I personally don't care what we get. I'd enjoy whether it's a Let's Go Johto, just a remake of Johto, a remake of any of the, a remake of any gen. Wouldn't really care, other than Gen 1. Even though I still would be happy, but I personally would still want something new. But yeah, remake any gen. Give me a Gen 9. I don't mind. Give me more DLC. I'm happy. I'm easy. Personally, my biggest hope isn't even getting a remake or even any other game. I just want the games from the 3DS and DS to be on the Virtual Console. That's all I want. When that happens, oh, baby. That would be beautiful. That's like, oh, that's like just dreamy. Which, look, probably gonna happen. Moving on to your anime list now. We have started Death Note, so we're about 15 episodes into Death Note, I think. So that's our current series, and that volleyball one, which I've forgotten the name of. We're about 15-20 episodes into that as well. So they're the two we're currently watching, and we watch a bit of Pokemon too. So like, Death Note's 39 or 40 episodes something. The volleyball anime, that is all. That's all. What's all? What's all? It's fun. I like it. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and the girlfriend didn't expect to like both that and also Food Wars as much as we did. Like, we were freaking glued to Food Wars. Because also her and I have been getting into food a lot this year too. Last year, I should say. So, it was perfect. It's called the volleyball anime. I want to watch the basketball one too. That is how I refer to them, because I can't, like, pronounce Japanese words. I've heard the movie of Death Note is terrible, Philip, so I would suggest not to watch it. It does have a great cast for the demon, though. The god, sorry. It's a pretty good casting. The rest of it's pretty, from what I can see, pretty bad. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Ruby. It's just a thing, I think. Reset. There we go. The anime of Death Note, looks at I'm only a few episodes in. I'm only like 15 episodes in. It's incredible. I would say. I already assume you watch the animes that I would be like, nah. I already assume that, so it's fine. I've assumed that for well over, 8-9 months by now at this point, so we're all good. Your only Pokemon anime so far? I assume you mean so far, not so fair. Well, look, Pokemon anime, pretty good. Look, it's got some growing pains because it's like So the first part of a new season is so bad all the time, and this is no exception. I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. There was like one episode in the last set of English episodes that were like real touching, and I was like, what the fuck? Press the button. I don't know. And I was like surprised the hell out of me, and then so that was cool. But like there's been some good episodes here and there, but I would say it's been okay. But I'm keen for the next set, because the next set is where we have the full-on gala episodes, which would be pretty good. I'm excited for them. Look, the best anime is Dragon Ball. It's not, like, it's actually really not, but it's fun, and I like it. Take care, Philip. Thank you for coming in. Thank you again for the follow. Well, do you know what though, Ruby? I will dispute you there. It is not fact, as it is something that you can't you can't objectively quantify, as it is an art medium. So you would be wrong there. And I know a lot of people's lists, it would be the best. On mine, it's top 3. And it will always be top 3. Like, it'll never move. There's no way. Like, look, put it this way. If I were to, like, right now, I loved Food Wars. Like, I mean, like, I loved it. I was on the edge of my seat, super happy. I loved every second of it. If you told me you can only watch that or Dragon Ball, I would still choose Dragon Ball. I would say Pokemon's the most recognizable anime of all time, but anyway. Dragon Ball would be a close second. I'd say second. Reason being, man, Dragon Ball just speaks to me, man. It's just good. It's just good. I did. Except for the part where, like, there's some chick orgasming over food, and I can just imagine what my parents were thinking while I'm in my room with the door closed with my girlfriend. They're like, what? JoJo is so far... again, I've only watched like 5 episodes. I didn't like it. I thought it was bad. That was only up to 5 episodes. But I didn't like it. It was like just boring to me. Weird and boring. I didn't make it any further. After part 1, it gets better. Yeah, we gotta think. If I don't like something straight away, then I basically don't ever watch it again. That's it. Like, I'm being legitimately like that. I don't have enough time to waste on that shit. I do not have the time. He says after playing an idle game for like an hour after work today. Dude, idle games and mobiles, they just... I fucking love them. I fucking love them. I really do. I really do love them. I really like idle games, guys. They're really good. I don't know why. I've never played AFK Arena. I've seen, I reckon, 4 million ads for that over the last little bit. Just so you know, the Galaxy S21 gets announced in 10 days. Just in case you didn't know this. So I would let you know that now. That is happening in 10 days. So, I'd say wait just a little bit. Just to see, maybe it might end up being alright. But yeah, I want to watch a bunch of stuff. I mean, the misses of so many series as we're trying to watch right now. And dude, it's only gonna get harder to watch anime once Disney becomes full Disney. Overheating an iPhone 8. Well, you know, it's not a bad phone. You're like 16 years old. That's perfectly fine. It's because Max and games don't have fun together. What did I have when I was 16? I know what I had. I had like a Nokia 2210. Was it a 2210? Let me have a look. Nokia 2210. 2210? No, it wasn't a 2210. Was it 2215? No, it wasn't that either. What, the one that I have? It had like, like bubbly things on the side. It was like kind of see-through. What was it? Was it 20? I swear it was a 22 something. What fucking phone was it? Oh, it was a 3200. There you go. I had a Nokia 3200. That's what I had at 16 years old. I had a Nokia 3200, I think. I think that was my phone. This looks like the phone I had. I think it might have been a 3200. Was it the next model up from that? No. Maybe it was a 3220. It was either the 3200 or 3220. Anyway, that's what I had. So you can go look that up. If you complain about an iPhone 8, girl, no. No. I didn't get a new phone, legitimately, till year 11. So I was like 17. And then I got myself a Motorola slide phone. Then I had that for like very little amount of time. And then I went into a plan and I got a Nokia E71. And then after that, I got a Samsung Galaxy S2. And then after that, Samsung Galaxy S4. Then after that, a Samsung Galaxy S7. Then after that, Samsung Galaxy S9. Then after that, which is my current phone, a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. My first phone I had was a Motorola slide phone, but it was really good, and then I got stuck with the Nokia. I liked the Motorola better. But I broke my Nokia one day, and I had to get a new phone. It fell out of my bag at school. The first phone it shows was like you had. Oh yeah. I liked those phones. So I had, surely the E71 is on here. No, these are too... No, they're too late. They're 2010s. I don't know. Anyway. E71 was like a Nokia Blackberry. It was so good. My friend had an E72 and I was like jealous. I loved having a QWERTY keyboard. Oh, it was just beautiful. Honestly, getting rid of... Reset, damn it. Getting rid of the old school way to do phones, especially texting. Once I got rid of the old school way of texting, I never wanted to go back to that. Oh god, it's bad. Hey Ruby, did you ever have to... I'm guessing you said you had a flip phone. So did you ever have to do the old school way of texting? Where you had like the... Also, by the way, you say growing up, you're still growing up. Did you ever have to do the, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F... Was it E, F, G in the next one? Anyway, like that. Did you ever have to do that? Like, press 2, 3 times to get to the letter? You're a woman? You never had to? You can never complain about your phone ever again. You're definitely still growing up. Once you turn 17, and you're about to turn 18, I'll change it to you're a young lady. Dude, when you turn 18, I'll be fucking 30, alright? So, oh, I almost did I do it? No, I didn't reset. Dude, imagine I almost reset the game. Imagine it didn't reset just then, and didn't. And the shiny came up, I'd be, oh, ooh. Our flip phones, we were only allowed to have games on it. Okay, there you go. Dude, old school Snake's still one of the best games ever on a phone. It actually still probably top 5 game ever on a phone. To this day. I don't know if I pressed the button there. I'm just gonna leave it. Hey, LeBron James. Welcome. I think I just double pressed it. It doesn't matter. Wii Sports Resort is, I think, your favorite. Your favorite what? We're talking about phone games, not video games. There was a platform game I used to play on my Nokia. It was like you were a red ball, and it was a platformer. I did enjoy that. I did enjoy that game. FIFA Mobile. I've never played FIFA Mobile before. How old are you, by the way, LeBond? I remember Zune. You're 13? Okay, okay. I remember... Dude, I'm like legitimately more than double your age, which is crazy. I remember... always wanting an iPod, but I never got one. I had knockoff MP3 players from eBay. That was my life. That's all I could get. I wasn't able to get anything else. Oh well, it's what I got. Some of them were legitimately really good. I remember I got some touchscreen ones later on, and because you know, had to keep up with the times. Dude, they were so bad. I used to like them a little bit, man, but the touchscreens were so bad. Like, they were awful. Fell apart in your bag. I gotta say, all the ones I have, I actually still I think I have one in here. It eventually broke, but like, they all worked pretty well. I remember having an MP4 player, fancy, and you know, it was just basically had a screen you could play movies, and I used to sit there in class watching movies. This is back in the day where like teachers like, it's just an MP3 player, can't be watching movies on an MP3 player, can't do that. It doesn't. They don't do that these days. What is this? The future? But what he's gonna do is gonna watch a bloody movie. You can't watch a bloody movie. I can watch a bloody movie on that. It's a little screen. You can be like, oh, I watch a bloody movie. Well, I watched a bloody movie. I watched movies. More specifically, probably TV shows. Because I highly doubt I watched a movie. Because, well, let's be honest, I ain't downloading a movie in 2008. Or 2007, wherever it was. I ain't downloading a movie. The most I used to do was log on to Justin.tv and watch illegal sport at high school. That's where I got my first Justin.tv account. And I can't get it back. I wish I could get it back, because I'd make it my Twitch account if I could. Because I made that account in like 2007. For those who don't know, Justin TV was the precursor, or the predecessor to Twitch.tv. We've got 9 days to get. Oh my god, 9 days to get the one character. No, for a while there, there were 2 different services. Twitch started on Justin, then became its own thing, and then eventually Justin got absorbed into Twitch. That was the timeline. So there was a bit there where it was Justin.tv and Twitch were the same thing, but by that time Justin.tv was just a place you went to go watch like 24-hour streams of South Park. That was all it was at that point. You want to watch Family Guy for 24 hours? Come to Justin.tv. Yeah, exactly. Twitch was around well before that as its own website. As I, started streaming in 2013. And I was partnered by the time they put Justin.tv out of business. I created my account in 2012 watching Cobalt Streak, or was I watching thing? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to stream from late 2012, but I didn't have a webcam or a microphone. So I had to buy those first, and I bought them around my birthday, and then I started streaming. Yeah, I bought them for my birthday, actually. Birthday money. Back in 2013. Isn't that crazy? LeBron James is 13. And I've been streaming for, this year will be 8 years. For half of that dude's life, I've been a streamer. Insane. Again, Ruby was like 9 years old when I started streaming. Ruby just probably saw her first anime and was like, ah! It happens. You were not like that, okay? I think you were. You heard them say Nani? You're like, Nani. Then you went and made pasta. Because you make pasta. Because you're Italian. I can make these jokes because my country is right next to yours. So I'm legally allowed to make these jokes. You saw your first anime in 2014? Oh. There you go. So, quick question to the audience: do you reckon I'll get a shiny today? I don't. And it was dub on TV at 11 PM on a Wednesday night. Why do I feel like you're like? I remember it fondly. It was 11 PM on a Wednesday. It was on this channel. And from that moment on, I knew. I just wanted to watch anime. I want to know something sad. Go for it. And I'm always honest. Let's kind of my dig, my jig, my thing. Anyway, Twitch started 2011. Okay, cool. So I was a year late to the party, even though I had a Justin.tv account. Damn. If I had good internet back then, man, I reckon I would have been on it earlier. I think I started doing YouTube videos in 2012. You have an account since 2010? Sorry, my account's been around since, like, oh, my old account was, like, 2007, so... It's minimum 2007, actually. Like, it may even be 2006. When did Justin TV start? When did Justin TV start? Because I know it was 2007. Definitely I had an account. But I didn't watch Twitch till 2012. I was using Justin TV intermittently, though, in that whole time. Yeah. 2006? Ooh. Dude, that's actually so close. So I was actually pretty, like, on the ball with Justin.tv, but I wasn't so much on Twitch's ball. So I didn't find Twitch until midway through 2012. I think I found it on Reddit. I think that's how I found it. It was a Reddit post, and I was like, what's this Twitch thing? And I went on it, and I watched the video, and I was like, oh my god, it's kind of cool. And then I was like, dude, I could do that. I already make videos on YouTube. They're not very good, but I make them. I do know this, yes. I do know how this happened. And then 8 years later, here I am, going, I could still probably do this at a very low level, where hardly anyone watches me. Yeah, I've streamed Pokemon TCG. I was actually tempted to. I actually re-downloaded it. I was tempted to do it. Ruby, what did you buy? And will I be disappointed in you, and will I tell you to not do so? If you bought a virtual currency, then Ruby, I disapprove, and I think you should next time really rethink your options and do things better. Do not buy virtual currency, please, ever again. Oh no, you've got an iPhone. I was gonna say if you had an Android, you could do it for free. $8. That's insane. Dude, $8, you could go to KFC and get like a large popcorn chicken. Actually, I don't think you can get a large popcorn chicken for that. But you could get a popcorn chicken. You can get like 2 snack boxes. Yeah, you could go to like an extra large Domino's pizza for that price. Or a large Domino's. You could go to a Domino's pepperoni pizza with garlic bread on the side for that price. Look, I'm telling you, Ruby, I get it. I've bought virtual currency for NBA 2K games, and I was gonna say their number, but I don't remember which one I bought it on. I bought on several, I think. But anyway, oh no, maybe only on one. I don't know. But I was doing it for content most of the time, and I regret it. You shouldn't do it. I have bought Pokemon Go stuff, but that was all done with money that I got from Google Rewards, so it wasn't actually my money. Please don't ever buy Genshin dollars again. Oh, I'll be cross with you. I'm bloody upset. Giggle Rewards. Yes, it is the teen movie of Monsters Inc. where everyone has to just giggle for the power. It's all just giggles. It's just peak efficiency power wise. Then getting a lap desk to use while laying in bed, so you don't have the laptop laying in your crotch. I just crotch it. Just crotch it. I've always just crotched it. The reason how cool Gala Pokemon are because of the challenge run. Rex and Jimmy's. I mean, you know, it's winter for you, right? I like the Gala Pokemon. That's a yawn. I like the Gala Pokemon. I think they're quite good. I think they're well designed. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm indeed a fan. Oh, you don't like how the starters are monotype though? It doesn't bother me. I don't really care. Because I still like the starters. I'm still a fan of Sobble the most. Grookey Gang. I mean, look, Grookey Gang. Why did I do something? I just heal up my dude. So I'm an idiot. I do have Moo Moo Milk. Oh, fuck's sake, I pressed the wrong button. I need to do this anyway, so let's just save this there. And let's go. You're drunk, you swear? Alright, boys to men. None of you are going to understand that reference, are you? Yeah, but still, it is boys to men. I thought you might, but there's no chance Ruby does. Oh no, that's not no chance Ruby does. There's maybe a chance Ruby does. There's no chance LeBron James knows Boys to Men, I swear. From their 1992 album, which I think was self-titled, Boys to Men. I'm not 100% sure on that. Ruby, do you know the song I Swear by Boys to Men? I was all for one. It wasn't Boys to Men. It was all for one. Dude, it was the wrong artist. Boys to Men. What did they sang? They had something around that time too. What did they have there? Dude, it was a different one. It was all for one. They all sound the same. What a... Boys to Men. No, they did do I Swear. What? No, they did do I Swear, I think. Did they? I'm now so confused. There's things here saying that they did do it, but then they didn't do it. Everyone feels like they did do it. Like, if you search it, it's like, that's all there is. What was their big song? Dude, there's still a thing, by the way. I was 1994, their album was called 2. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. No, 1992. No. They were given some stuff. Dude, they've made a lot of albums. Why do I not... Anyway, I have watched their stuff. Yeah, All For One is the one I was thinking of. I can't remember these. I remember Boys to Men though. I've got...
Okay, so you secured the bag.
God, it's like 5 seconds of... Oh, right, yeah, I remember this song. Yeah, I remember that. I remember those songs. I mean, I was literally like, you know, just born when they came out, but that's not the point. It's not the point. The point is... yeah, my mum loved them. More specifically, 98 Degrees. So I heard them all of the time. All of the time. But you know. You know what's crazy to me? When you see that, like, streamers have managers. Like, that's a level of, like... You've made it too far. Look, don't get me wrong, if I got to the point where I had to hire someone to do help with my stream, I would be pretty happy. But, like, same time, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I was like, you need to have a manager, otherwise how are you going to get all those sweet sponsorships? I'd be like, well, I'll speak to them. My plan is to win the lottery and then stream for a living. That's what's gonna happen. That's the long-term goal. It's the long-term goal. Just win the lottery and stream for a living. Do you reckon I can do it? Nope. Problem with the Boys to Men songs, by the way, is I don't know their names of the songs. I know the songs, though. It's one of those things where, like, I know the songs. You put the song on my ear, I know the song. But I couldn't tell you the name of the song. Dude, it's faster to charge with the wireless charger than it is to charge from the PC than it is to charge with PC Direct. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Dude, I feel like I've missed so many numbers on this count. Like, I'm probably at like 313 or something like that. It doesn't help that I'm really distracted by Celebi. Which I've been doing the whole time, by the way, and I obviously haven't gotten it because I haven't freaked out. But one day, who knows? One day, I'll be like this, and I'll be like, oh, no Regirock, or no Regice, or whatever, and then same time I'll look down, and then on my screen, it'll be that beautiful pink onion. Right now, it's still green. I just reset again. Monday. By the way, it is a new year. This is my second stream of the new year. What is my goal for the year? Let's have a goal set for 2021. My goal last year was to get to 4,000 followers. It did not happen. I went up, I think, 30 followers or 40 followers in the whole year, which isn't a lot, but hey, you know, that's up. My goal this year. Now, part of me wants to say just 3,900 followers, which is an easy way to be like just a little bit, not too much more, please. But we are gonna say 4,000 again. And that'll be my goal every year until I get it, or I just never get it. Also possible. Also just possible. I just never get there. So, who knows? Who knows? And then we'll yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that for sure. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if I started an OnlyFans account, I would actually get 4,000 followers. I'm not even joking. Hey Breeder, how are you? Because, dude, you gotta remember, I've already had someone ask me to buy my underwear for $100. Convert that into some OnlyFans accounts. Oh, we're fucking laughing. None of you fuckers have offered $100 for my personals over Facebook. After watching, I think they watched the stream. But anyway, Pat, how you doing? Welcome, man. Yeah, so, I mean, I would never start one, but you know, I'd never start one, as I do not have the confidence in myself to do such a thing. But man, looks like my friend. I got a friend who has, you know, an account. Man, she could make so much more money if she just like applied herself to do more of it. I really do think so. Cause man, there's way too many guys out there that are horny as hell and will gladly pay the money. I'm pretty sure I'm at 300. I'm just gonna put myself at 300. It's you know, horribly hungry. Maybe you should make one, Breeder. You're in lockdown now again. You got the time? Why not? Why not? Ban him. Remember, if you want to if you want to purge anyone or time out anyone, you have the power. You just got to pay bits for it. Just cost some bits. That's all. Just cost some bits. No, I believe no one's done that yet. Let me have a look. Yeah, no one's used that feature. It is a feature. You're just 3k away. From what? From another game? From IRL voice banning you. I'm so confused. Did you not add new point things? No. No, I didn't. What are you taking a picture of here? I don't even know what that is. Dude, I did not add that. What the fuck is that? Legitimately don't know what that is. I know. I don't remember adding that at all. I'm going to it now. Channel points. IRL word band? Dude, these have been added by Twitch, man. These have been added by Twitch. They're new. I did not know these were a thing. I like the IRL word band, though. IRL voice band, how long does this go for? I can't say anything for the next 3 minutes. Alright. I'll keep that. That's fine. Cool. Dude, no joke. I had no idea they existed. You're about to like use one, and I was gonna be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I literally had no idea that was a thing. I like it though. They're good good use. Word, honestly, I'd almost flip it. Me not saying a word is way harder than me not speaking for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a long time, but man, I can do that. I can do that with both hands tied behind my back because you don't use your hands to speak, unless you're, you know, a mute, but or deaf. But then, same time, if you were, you wouldn't speak, so that'd be even easier. Three minutes is a long time for me. You underestimate how boring I can be. Look, I do speak a lot, and my girlfriend, she lets me know. She's like, "Hey, you never shut up," and I'm like, "Yep, that's true." But you haven't been in a car ride with me. I'm in a car with someone. I'm nice. I don't like speaking in the car. I don't know why. Are all catcher cards the same? No. They are very different. I would do your research. No, so the difference comes in a few different things. So one, obviously, what they have in terms of capability. 2, in terms of lag. 3, in terms of how they're installed. So there's a lot of different variables. Like some of them don't like I've got a Roxio game capture, I think it's in here. Anyway, I have a Roxio game capture. I bought that. I've never used it because it didn't work. It basically just, yeah, like you had to use XSplit. You couldn't use OBS. So, you know, that ruined it. Yeah, so like you gotta be careful. I use a Elgato HD60S. When I build a new PC in like 2022, that's the plan at the moment anyway, I will get a 4K PCIe version that plugs into your computer, like inside. That'll be the plan. Well, that's what I want to do anyway. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, you know, it's one of those things. Like, they're really expensive, but look, they are good. So like, I would recommend it. Like, I've had very little issues. I've been using this now for what, nearly a year. So, oh no, it's been a year. It's been over a year since I've been using this. So, you know, that's not bad. It's done alright because I started streaming Pokemon, right? Yeah, it's been over a year since I started streaming with the capture card that I bought on a whim in like 2018, and then 2019. Yeah, I bought it on a whim in 2019. Probably, I think it was early 2019. I bought it, and I realized you have to have Windows 10, and I couldn't use it, so that was shitty. Because I was on my laptop, I only had Windows 8, and it wouldn't work. And I tried to upgrade that laptop to Windows 10, and it crashed. It was just too old. It couldn't update the Windows 10. So I couldn't do anything about it, which really sucked. There was like a glitch there. But it was like, as I pressed reset on the 3DS, it was just, the timing was bizarre. But you know, I should think of more things for channel points though, because I mean, channel points I think are a great thing. I think they're a lot of fun. They can be a lot of fun. I want to do more predictions, but I just don't know what to do. Like, we could do a prediction where, like, okay, will I get a shiny in the next 50 encounters? Yes or no? But like, that doesn't really help. I don't know if is that fun? Would people do that? Would you want to wager your points for that? Because someone's gonna say yes, and then one day they're gonna be right, and then they'll be like, oh, thank you for the 4,000 channel points. That's what will happen. That's what will happen. So we've been doing Celebi and Mr. Rock here for the last hour. Again, don't expect to get a shiny tonight. Celebi, you know, we're getting closer. Well, we're not. We're the same or part away because it doesn't ever get closer. But Celebi, we've done a lot more. Done a lot more of the harder yards. Regirock, we've barely done anything. I mean, 315, 316, Stone Cold. You know, Stone Cold says you're gonna get a shiny because the bottom line, and then Stone Cold, he said it. I believe that's how that went. You have to play Crystal. Yeah, you should. You should do the Celebi reset with me. Whoever gets it first buys me a beer. So if I get it first, I just buy me a beer. And if you get it first, which you would, you just buy me a beer. It's a win-win. Yeah, I know you would get it first, because you're an asshole. Scam. Well, you know, some say it is, some say it isn't. You know, I'm sure I would say it's not a scam. That's enough for me. Bling, bling. Oh. Someone turn on the aircon now. It's cold in your room. Considering you like the weather to be like 45 degrees before you can even take off your jumpers, I'm gonna say that the aircon is justified. And I don't trust you when you say you're cold. So the thing is, Breeder, the real cheap ones are just going to have really bad lag. That's going to be the big thing. They're going to have really bad lag. So, like, yeah, to stream with them are just really, really, really annoying. Like, it's not fun. It is not fun to stream with them. I've done so. And it's not fun. Nope. 321. Oh, that's a great number for a shiny. Isn't that right? Floor. Yes. What is the weather right now in your part of the world, Ruby? What is the temperature? And then I can say it's not cold. Or say, hey, what's going on? No, I can say, hey, the aircon is justified. If you say anything above 25, aircon's justified. Actually, say anything above 22, basically. 22, 23 is where the aircon becomes justified. Don't need it at that, but it's justified. Above 25, it's justified. Below 20, that's just comical. That is not justified. There are levels. Oh, what the hell is this? It's a hole. I can put my GS ball in it. No, you don't need to press the button. And if you don't press the button, you already press the button once. You didn't press the brush. You already pressed the buttons. Celebi, Celebi, oh Celebi, na 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 na. Celebi, Celebi, oh Celebi. You thought it was going to go very differently? Well, you don't trust me then. You just don't trust me. Not trust. Not trust at all. Not trust. No. No. Not trust. Although I don't know what that accent is, so don't judge it. What I do know is this is a non-shiny Regirock, and that this GS ball fits in the hole. Have I heard of Avamedia? Yes. This is Avamedia. Avamedia. There you go. Is an Avamedia. What is it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's an Avamedia capture card that I had in my old PC, and then for some reason one day it just stopped working. Avamedia. They're a good brand from what I used to know. I don't know how their current products are. But they used to be alright. But again, I would make sure that it's a zero lag one, which they're pretty expensive. Because if it's got lag, save up more money. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Just because of how bad. Alright, Rube. Just because of how bad, you know. Can probably test it. Yeah, the lag will be like, it's like, what is it, 1.7 seconds, I think? It's not minimal. it's quite high. I think it's what it used to be. It used to be 1.7 seconds, or it's either 1.7 seconds or 0.7 of a second. But I think it's 1.7. Can't remember what it was. It was like there was a distinct, like, not on the Avamedia, that one, because that was a plug into your PCIe. That's different. They're like the best ones you can get. But like it was an external one. Dude, it was bad. You used to have to sit there and like go into OBS and like change all of the settings to 1.6 seconds later, 1.7 seconds later, so like there wasn't so much of a delay. Don't enjoy that. Did not enjoy that at all as a use case. Now though, like, I'm able to play games on this, no lag. It's absolutely fine. Make sure they're like USB 3 as well. I think that's where the no lag comes from. I think. I don't really know. I'm just guessing. Dude, my leg is itchy and I couldn't reach it. I have to actually bend down. I tried to like bring it up to scratch against the chair. I couldn't because my other leg is there. I'm sitting on my other leg. Dude, I have a feeling it's gonna be a shiny. On one of these two, whether it's this or the next Celebi. Okay, well it's not that. It's not that, so maybe it's ready? Ready? Nope. No, neither of them were shiny. Well, it's funny because I think with the Elgato you can't run it in 2.0. I only have shiny Reggie Steel. That's all I have is the other shinies. I just have Reggie Steel. This is only number 2 out of 6. So we've got a long way to go. We got a long, long way to go. No, Regice is terrible. That's why it's the last one I'll do out of the 3. I still have to get that before I can go on to Regirock though, so. But we'll do that last. At least with the runaway method, it's a little easier. Because then it's like, oh, I have to actually see the sparkles. Dude. I am going insane. So I've done what? 200 encounters altogether across both games right now, today. That's not bad. Oh, 250 encounters maybe? Like that. It's pretty good. To get... It's good momentum. It's good momentum. That's what it is. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. This test will prove you're truly insane. Who's insane? Wait, what's the test to make me, if I'm what? Dude, I play games online for the entertainment of others. I'm definitely insane. Like, there's a lot wrong with me. I already know this. This is not... This has been proven. What order do you make this cereal? Cereal and milk. Milk goes second. That's it. Unless you're someone who eats cereal without milk, or you just, I guess in the same way, you can just have cereal in the morning, but you didn't have any cereal, you just had the milk. What was I gonna say? There are exceptions. You could do like a Wheat Bix cereal with milk first. You could. I wouldn't, but you could do it. Like, it would work just fine. You could do a few of those kind of cereals with milk first, because they're like larger cereals. Like, they're not like small grains. So you know, you could do that. I wouldn't, but you could. Dude, I'm out of time on my thing. Need to power my mind. It's gone for 2 hours. No. Oh, there's so many things. Okay. Go here. And then we need to go here. I need to rank up. Oh, we're bloody ranked up, boys. I have 27 fuses. I have 100 and... Let's sell that many. Then I can go here. Craft. Oh, we need to unlock. Bam. Heat sensors. Oh, we need cables for this. Alright, do cables. Alright, there we go. No, put it back. I need heat sensors. What do I have? 116,000? We'll play this game a little later. Because it's fun. And I love these kind of games, man, so much. I need 100 million for the next thing? Are you insane? I can probably get that right now. I can't get that much. No, I can't. It's like, I don't know, sell this much of that so I can upgrade. Oh, I can unlock something. Wait. Unlock this. Yeah. Did it. I unlock something. Now I'm not playing the game till later when I get off the stream. Then I play it till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm so tired when I wake up. Rice with milk? No. I mean, there are rice treats that are similar. No. I'm also double your age, so this could be an age thing. No, not Rice Krispies. Like rice custard. Rice custard's very similar. It's rice custard? What's it called? It's like a rice custard. What is it? I only had it once. I had it recently. My girlfriend's family made them, and I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. It's basically just rice with milk. You get in the Hungies. Yes, I changed it from Hungries to Hungies because, of course, I did. Dude, I kind of am too. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. I need to push through because I need to lose weight, like pretty badly. I want to lose like probably 10 kilos, but it's not gonna happen because I don't do any exercise. Welcome back, Rhubarb. Or Rhubarb. For the OnlyFans? Dude, if I got paid $100 a day from OnlyFans to do it, I'd do it. So that's my motivation. No. I wonder, like, how many Twitch streamers are on OnlyFans? You know what, I'll rephrase that. I wonder how many male Twitch streamers are on OnlyFans. Because I'm sure there are, you know, I know of a few female streamers that are on OnlyFans. I don't know of any male ones. I wonder if there's any male ones that have successfully moved their streaming over to OnlyFans. You're way too young to know. Please do not look it up. You're 13. This conversation is not including you. Come back when you're 18. It's... Well, I mean, it's... I can very much imagine what it is. It's just, quite simple, really. Yeah, but Ruby, you're almost 17, alright? He's 13. It does sound very lame. No, 13 years old. Shouldn't be looking at or even hearing about pornography. Look, I mean, I'm sure there's a market, you know. I'm sure there's a market out there. I'm sure. Ilex Shine Forest. Oh, what's this? It's a hole. Looks like my GS ball could fit right into it. Dude, I never made it's such a leap of faith that like he sees a hole in the thing and he's like, out of all of the balls I have that are all the same size, the GS ball would fit right in there. Yeah, don't look it up. Be good. Go look up LeBron James highlights from 2012 against Boston. Do that. It's basically the same thing. Okay, 2012? Yeah, 2012 Game 6, Boston Eastern Conference Finals. You want to look up? Look up that. He gets angry. Very good basketball game. Actually, speaking of basketball, my team plays tomorrow, I think. They played today, but I think they play tomorrow as well. I wanna see what time they play. Fucking midday again. Fuck me. Why is it always midday? It's always midday. Dude, I actually got the middle one, I'm surprised. We're almost at 350. My goal today was just to get to 400. So, I mean, I'm going to easily get there. Do I laugh easily? It depends. I answer that question with a yes. But then at the same time, I find a lot of internet memes. LeBron James is a basketball player. Basically the top two ever. Anyway, I find a lot of internet memes to be extraordinarily unfunny. I think I'm old, but that's the truth. I find it's just bad. Some of the memes. By some, I mean most. I'm one of the people who, when Vine was out, dude, Vine was very hit and miss for me. I didn't find it very funny. But I have friends that are like, this is the greatest thing ever, and I'm like, yeah, look, it's fine. It's not that great. And TikTok, look, I'm not even on TikTok, so I don't know. I refuse to get TikTok. You tell that personally about Vine? I didn't find a lot of Vine very funny. There's some parts of it, I mean, I've seen a lot of things that are very, very funny, but nah. I'm not getting TikTok. You understand? I deleted my Instagram, recently. Why would I then get a TikTok? You know what I mean? Think about it. Why would I get TikTok if I deleted my Instagram? Why would I get TikTok? Because the reason why I don't have... Okay, this is the reason why I don't have TikTok, right? I don't care about random people. At all. So I will not be following any random people. Even if they're funny. And I would only follow friends, and even then I still wouldn't really care what they're fucking dancing to. You know. I don't know, that's a song by Michael Jackson. Yeah, no, but I just, to me, I honestly, I look, you should see how I watch the Snapchat stories. So I still have Snapchat. It's the last thing I have. I guess I have Twitter. Anyway, I skip. I just skip. I don't watch, I just skip. I just don't care. Yeah, no, look, Ruby. Rhubarb. There's a lot I could do to promote my channel. Believe me. If I wanted to do everything I could to become a, 100, 200 view a night streamer, dude, I could do it. There's a lot of shit I could do. There's a lot that I don't do because I don't care. I'm here for the people who just want to enjoy someone playing a video game. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to, be an incredible streamer. Yesterday, I had no one watching for 50 minutes. You know what I mean? And I was just sitting there going, So it's just how it is. It's like Twitter, man. Like Twitter, I should be on there like all the time. I should be posting my like shiny hunts to Reddit. You know, I should be rating after every single stream, no matter how many viewers we have, if it's just me. Like to people that are playing the same game, so they can raid me later on, so I can get more viewers. Dude, there's so many things I should be doing. I should reinstate my Instagram and be posting on Instagram every day with stuff about video games. I should be putting like multiple videos a day onto YouTube. Like I should not lose my voice like that easily. Dude, there's so many things that I could do. Like that would be good to get this channel in terms of like making it more popular. And I don't do any of them, and it's on purpose. One of my videos on YouTube has 95,000 views. I just want to correct you there. It's 95 and 98. It's around there. It's called Binding of Isaac Breaking the Game. And it's not even a good video. The hiccups one? Yeah, sure. No, it's me getting a bunch of Sacred Hearts on the Binding of Isaac. That has 90-something thousand. I have multiple that are on like quite a lot of thousand from Binding of Isaac tutorials. I have a Team Fortress 2 video that has 3,000 views, which is quite random. Back when I really enjoyed Team Fortress 2, and I was like, yeah, there's a new update, man versus machine. My Reggie Steel catch actually has like 300 views, which is kind of cray. But look, again, I don't really care. Which is bad, I guess, because like if I cared, I could be somebody. But look, I value my personal life too much. That's why I'm not trying so hard. If I had no personal life, maybe I would. I would probably do everything I can to be a streamer and stream. But like, you know what else could be really good for my streaming? If I just played Pokemon every day. I didn't play Spelunky, GeoGuessr, you know, any other game. Which I should play more GeoGuessr, by the way. If I just played Pokemon every day, dude, we'd be at like 40 viewers in 2 months. Now that sounds egotistical, like, yeah, I'm such a good streamer, if I just did these things, I'd get there easy. It's just how it works. You're on every day, you do all the right things, you go and whore yourself out to friends on Twitch. Yeah, you get more views. I'm not for that life, though. I'm not for that life. I'm for the life of just... I'll just stream, and if I just naturally just get big, or even like 20, 30 viewers big, dude, that's a win. That's all that matters. It was fun, and all those accounts with shiny rates and 10,000 followers are dying already. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff is going to happen. But yeah, look, I don't really mind. Like I said, my streaming career will be what it is. I'm happy to say I'm a Twitch partner who failed miserably at being a successful streamer. It is, or what it is. Friends, it is, or what it is. And I will, be okay with that. Dude, I've seen people do that on Twitch. Just on whiteboards, and it's usually some girl in really tight pants, and like she has to bend over to write the name on the whiteboard because it's not the right level. I've literally watched that live and just been disgusted by it. Because I think there are a lot of women on Twitch who most women on Twitch, 99% of them, do the right way. And there's like 1.1% that do it that way, and they get a lot of attention, and it gives a lot of hate to a lot of women, and it's really bad. I have not done that yet, so let's hope I don't do that today. You know, the funny thing is, it's like, as a streamer, running away from a shiny, probably the best thing you could do for your career. Because it will actually give you like a lot of attention. Like, oh no, he's so bad at video games. He ran away from a shiny. Ah, like, you know, like. That's the moral of the story. Oh, I should probably move my character. That's not going to be at the same time. That's going to be way earlier than this. Celebi's just floating down right now. Like my new bedhead, guys. It's like fat rolls. Look. Boop, boop, boop. Which reminds me of me every day. Also, if you want to help out the stream, click on that link there and you can tweet it out. You're not tolerate fat shaming? I can, because I'm talking about my own roles. That I need to get rid of. Well, grr. What's with the grr? Grr. Let's visit the collection. Are there like new ones we can do? Name generator, hero request, ban an in-game action. That's pretty good. Drop it, make me drop my weapon. IRL. Stretch and keep the joints happy, thanks. Hats off to you. I put on a hat or a mask until someone makes me put on another one. Straighten up, thanks. Posture check, okay. Hydrate. This is just a poll. Emote only chat. Emote only chat would be funny. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm totally gonna add. Someone makes me play an ad. I'm totally doing that. I don't know why. I'm just do it. I'll add family cursing mode. What else we got here? That's all I got. Cool. Alright, we'll add it all. No, the only way there would be an ad in the channel if someone puts it in that thing. I'd never willingly do an ad myself. Because I don't need them. Be a free-to-play senpai? Sensei? The thing is, don't you already have to watch an ad when you get onto the stream? Because you're not a sub? Don't you already have to watch an ad? So you already watch an ad once when you get on, don't you? Dude, do you know how much money I make on ads? I'll let you know. I think I can tell you, actually. It's not a lot, though. Revenue. I've made, in the last 30 days, $0.00 from ads. Just so you know, that's how much I've made from ads in the last 30 days. Oh no, wait. I have made some money. 1 second. Oh, I can do this. Okay, yeah. Here we go. I have made a little bit. I've made 2 cents. 9 cents. I've made... Wait, what does that say 0 for? But it has a thing there. 27. 30. 33. 36. 39. Still says 0. Okay. 51. 55. I've made 58 cents in ad revenue in the last 30 days. 58 cents. If you think I make any money from ads, there you go. There should be, though. When you open up the stream, Ruby, there should be an ad, because there should only be no ads for subs, I believe. I believe, anyway. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've made 30 cents, like 55 cents from ads, like 58 cents ads. So I would be cool if I made 69 cents from ads, but I haven't made 69 cents from ads. There was 2 days where I made like 12 cents from ads. Fuck, so good. Imagine I made 12 cents every day from ads. Dude, I'd be rich. Like today's stream, I'll make like 1 cent from ads. Usually what I'd get, about 1 cent. Oops. I need a reset. Stop it. No attacking. No attacking. Dude, we're almost at... I think I've missed it again, a bunch of numbers, but we're almost at 400. Be cool if I could, like, make it that, like, regulars don't get ads. Oh, be awesome. Gotta feed the kids somehow. Gotta pay off that mortgage somehow. My first mortgage payment comes out in 2 weeks. Sad times. And my house is still just dirt at the moment, as nothing has happened yet. And nothing will happen for at least another week. So that's fun. I won't know anything for at least like 7 days. At least like from the 11th onwards is so exciting because then things start to happen. It just starts to happen. The building company reopens and it's go. Things get set in motion. Feb, slab goes down. March, frames up. Walls are up. Probably. No, roof will be up by that point. You know, April, walls and stuff will be on. May, inside's plastered. June, finished up. Move in July. That's how it works. I can't wait to go shopping for my stuff. This was my first purchase for my house, my new bed. I have my old bed, like literally underneath it, like in pieces, ready to put back together for my spare bedroom that I will have. But this is my first purchase for my house. Was a new bed, and I've been wanting one for multiple years. Been needing one for multiple years. I'm very happy to have it. And then, when we get to new house, dude, I was looking at today. I was like, I almost purchased an Elgato Stream Deck XL today, but I can't bring myself to do it because there's no point because I can't use it for 6 months because I don't have the room. Then at the same time, I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy the green screen. And I was like, nah, there's no point. I don't have the room for the green screen. Can't wait till we get the green screen running and we get Stream Deck running where we've got a soundboard I can use. We get a microphone stand and a pop filter and everything. It's gonna be so good. I remember once we were playing that soccer game, that really bad soccer game on Steam, on stream. That the developers came in and I was giving shit to the game and I was like, the game's good. He was like, I can't understand anything you say. Your microphone's really bad. Like, it has no pop filter. I can't understand the words you say. And at that moment, I was like, no wonder why this game is really bad. If you can't understand anything that's coming out of my mouth because my microphone is bad, then you got issues, dude. You got a lot of issues. It was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. I've been streaming for like nearly 8 years. I've never ever had that as a criticism of the stream. I've had low quality criticisms because, well, I had bad internet for a long time. It's still not good. Internet will be a lot better in 6 months. never had the, hey, your microphone is really off today. Is there something wrong with your pop filter? Which I don't have. I will get one eventually though. I will get a whole stand, you know. I probably don't need to get lights, but I'll probably end up buying lights. I don't need to though. These lights are pretty good. I've got these LED lights. They're pretty freaking good. Really is. The lights make you sleepy? Oh, dude, they make me so sleepy. Oh, they do the exact same thing to me. Like, no joke. I get so sleepy when I stream. It's because of the lights. Like, guaranteed because of the lights is why I get so sleepy. It's why when I don't yawn all day, and I start streaming, I'm like, ah, yawn, 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 yawn. Because it's so bad. Yeah, look, the way I've got them right now, I can't really do too much. Like, my setup is really bad. Like, it's such a jank setup. So you're one of those people, huh, Ruby? One of those people trying to do their best to entertain you, and you're just going out there trolling them? That's just rude. Rude Ruby. Is that your nickname on other streams, huh? Good old Rude Ruby. Is that your nickname at school? You go around telling everyone to F off? Is that your It's Rudy. Rudy Ruby. Rudy 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 Rudy. Maybe. It's alright. I stream with my my OBS open. So I can literally see if my microphone wasn't working, I would know very quickly. If you said your mic's not working, I can go, no, it is, because I can literally see it like taking in audio right now. So you really couldn't do it too much. She looks like an internet troller. I have not seen her face. And then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. She's a troll. She's out of her mind. She's on Twitch. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Anyway, I had nothing else for the rest of that. Yeah, laptop streaming's not fun. I've tried it. I did it for a while, doing games when I was in Brisbane. What was I even streaming on my computer? What was I streaming? I don't know what I was streaming. I was streaming something. I was streaming something. I don't remember what I was streaming. Wait, what did I stream in Brisbane? I don't remember. I don't know. I did something. Okay, Elvis. Presley. Not to be, confused with other Elvises in the world, like Elvis and Costello. Anyway, do you know what's also in disguise? These Pokemon. Because Shiny's coming. You've caught yourself saying thingy a lot. I don't say thingy. Do I say thingy a lot? Do I say thingy a lot? I don't know if I do. I say thing. I do say thing. The thing? Yeah, I say thing. I don't say thingy. Yeah, I say thing a lot. I was gonna say, you said thingy. I don't think I say thing. I don't say thingy though. Thing's my go-to. I don't know what I'm talking. Because what happens is, right. So I'll let you know like a little bit of how my mind works. It'll go, let's talk about this topic or this reference or this item or whatever. And then I'll go to say it, and I won't remember the name, and then I'll be like, you know, that thing that we were talking about that I don't remember. No, I wasn't going to say these nuts. Not thing 1, thing 2, we're talking about B1 and B2. Bananas in pajamas. They're coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas. I don't remember the words. Haven't seen it since I was a kid. That's probably why. In case once you learn another language, you get dumber. It's a fact. Remembering words becomes a challenge. Yeah, that's why I'm so bad at it. I'm bilingual. I can speak, you know, words. I learned 10 Spanish words. That's it. That's enough. Learned 10 Spanish words. And I can't remember English words anymore. It's done. Just a 10. I learned the numbers 1 to 10 in Spanish, which I actually don't remember fully. I think. No, I do remember the 10. You speak anime? Sure. Sure you do, Rubes. It's funny, my girlfriend's little cousins came over to her house, and they were all like, one of them's like obsessed with anime, and I'm like, I just kept looking at her going, that must be like Ruby when she's gonna be like Ruby when she's older. She's like 9 years old and obsessed, and I'm like, yep. Just wait till she's 16. She'll be on Twitch watching 30-year-old men play Pokemon. And she'll be like, Nanny! That would have been a really good GIF potential right there. Boy, have you know... What? What? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe that is correct. Though I did have to think about 7 for a while. Interesting. You don't pronounce the I's. There you go. 6, 7. Look, at least I know the 10. Right? I know the 10. Albert Park, huh? Keysborough? Wait, where in Melbourne? Sorry, I need to look at something here. Collingwood. They should have a thing where like, hey, this is like the new place that's been added. South Bank, no. So I'm just quickly looking through the COVID exposure list to make sure I haven't been anywhere lately. Haven't. So, I mean, I've been pretty lucky because people have been around, but like not the same days that I was around. Which is really good. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're fine. Luckily, it's all like not near me. Al, want Melbourne, please? Oh, okay, we're good. You want spice? Dude, I love spicy wings. I got, I don't get them enough, but like, I remember going, even at work, early last year. It was early last year. I went and got spicy wings and went back to work. It was bad. I was just like this in the office, just red-faced. They were called Hell Wings or something? They were nice. So my food in general, Not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling the same, but we're fine. What does it mean for you? Then again, you're in South America. Isn't South American TV like overly sexual? I know Mexican TV is, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as South American TV, isn't it? It's like overly sexual. Yeah. Yeah, they know. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Just a bunch of ladies talking about lady stuff. Yoxie. Can I recommend a hi, how are you? And, you know, I go into it nicely. I'm sure there's someone that would happy to help you. But, come on, man. Gotta be a little nicer than that. Dude, we're already at 400. My word. It depends on how leveled you are, though. The blonde. Depends on how leveled you are. If you're over leveled or not, doesn't matter. Just depends. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Start a prediction. Start prediction. Will I get a shiny before in the next 100 resets? In the next 100 resets. Yes. Oh, no way. No chance at all. You have 5 minutes. Prediction has started. I'll be honest with you, I know what I would choose. I know what I would choose. That's all I'm saying. I know what my prediction would be. Hasn't appeared for you. It is live. I see that someone's gone for a very confident not a chance. I don't know who the voter is, so I can't see. Oh, there you go. Who might that crazy person be? I don't know. Now, it does include Celebi. If I get Celebi, then that counts. But, still. Celebi's chances of being shiny are very low, so... I have a feeling you're all just going to get your money back. It's a solid... refund you. I can't refund you. You've gone in for it. There's a no refund policy. It's 1,000. I don't know if I'm pressing the button or not. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna stream till we get to 500 resets. So we've got about, 200 more encounters across both games to go. Which is a lot, but when your odds are 1 in 1,000 and 1 in 8,000, not very good. So you were thinking maybe we go back to Kanto again. Yeah. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Game Freak loves Kanto. Yeah. Yeah. I can agree with this. Keep going. Keep going. Win me over. Come on. Give me your marketing pitch. What is it? You'd like to see a Kanto game with pixels, so you want to see Kanto with a crossover of the movie Pixels? Starring Adam Sandler? Well, I know it's got Kevin James in it. The thing has it. I don't know. I know it's at least say it's got Kevin James because it's got Kevin James in it. This is what you want. You want it to cross over with the movie Pixels. Okay. Okay. It's a bold move, Cotton. See how it works out. We never got brown or pink. Dude, I'm tired. Did anyone actually say yes? Because if not, then I would just pay everyone out. Submissions close in a minute. Guess I shouldn't, because you guys could all lose. So that's true. Oh, we'll wait. Enjoying the channel? Make sure to press that follow button. Already following, but not in the Discord? Join in. Sorry, I had to do the voiceover. There's no one else that will do it for me. I can't bet, because I have unlimited points since I'm the streamer. I'm not allowed to bet. Otherwise, I would totally match the bet. Alright, submissions are close, so all will happen is you will lose your money if you're wrong. That is it. It's all that can happen. Or if I end my stream early, you just get paid out to win, so it's all gravy for you guys. Fuck, it's 9:40, huh? Later than I expected. Ha 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 ha. I can't watch my own stream because I hate my voice. Welcome back. Am I okay? Do I look okay to you, Ruby? Does this look okay? Is this an okay situation? No, it's not okay. I do not have a shiny Pokemon today. I have no shiny Regirock. I don't have a shiny Celebi. I don't have a shiny head. I don't know. I didn't know what to say there, okay? I can cheat with Pogo. How so? How can I cheat with Pogo? I still wouldn't get a shiny in Pogo. Are you serious? I still wouldn't get a shiny. If I really wanted to cheat, I could just stop at $4.99 and just continuously make Celebi resets until I found it. Like, I could do that. It could take 17 hours, but I could do it. Don't ever say that to me again. It's blasphemy. No, what will happen, it'll be like the Master Ball doesn't work. The Master Ball just fails. That could have. Was that a thing that could have happened in Gen 1? I can't remember. Or no, is that a myth or a real thing? So I know the Splash thing's a myth, right? Because it was like something about Splash. It was debunked. Yeah, it was. It wasn't possible, was it? So that was a myth, yeah. I was like, I was like pretty positive it was a myth. How soul-shattering would that be? You reset for a shiny, and then the Master Ball doesn't work. Fair enough if you kill it or whatever, but imagine the Master Ball doesn't work. That would be awful. Isn't that impossible? Yeah, that's what we're saying. There's also there is no proof that you can get shinies from Pokewalkers. But there's also no proof you can't. Okay. Yeah, there was a myth long ago, LeBlond, that said the Master Ball was a 99.9999% chance, not actually 100. Very different thing. 420! Let's go! Nope. No shiny and 420 for me. I put the GS ball in the shrine. I put the GS ball in the shrine. I put it in. I put it in. I put the GS ball in the shrine. And it's gone to be a shiny Celebi. Nope. Breeder, the Celebi episode of Pokemon anime, why is it so sad for? Why was it so heartfelt? Why? Why did it try and make people feel things? The Celebi episode. When he has a friend, Go has a friend, and he talks about his past with his friend, and he's like, that friend abandoned me, and he hates me, and then he's like all sad and by himself, and is like seriously, there was way too much emotion in that episode. Like, I was watching that going like, this is a legitimately like really well written like good episode of and making me feel things episode. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to watch a child's TV show. What is happening right now? What? It was very confusing. That's true. I mean, he was just a Go clone, basically, but you know, in terms of his character, so he couldn't really do much character-wise. I don't know. I mean, his whole character was, I want to get Celebi. And again, Go's whole character is, I want to get Mew. Yes. But I believe he wanted to be the very best. Like, no one ever was. I do also believe to catch them is his only test. And to train them. I believe it's his course. Speaking of sad, my life. Alola, I had lots of sad. Yeah. I mean, we're not talking about, yeah, that episode was pretty sad. Dude, like, I don't know, this Celebi one was just so, like, damn. Damn. Like, why? Why would you have to do that to me for? Kind of thing. I don't know. The Minior episode was the first episode where I could actually enjoy that character of Socrates. Like, that was the first episode that I was like, okay, he's alright. Before that, I was like, I hate this character. I don't want him in the show. I couldn't stand him. I still don't really like Go. Because he catches everything in a Pokeball. And one-shots everything. Like, it's so rare he has to work for a capture. And then when he does, like, Ash gets it. Like, the dude, the only way he can capture things is, like, by throwing stuff at them and they just happen to go into the Pokeball. Did I get the Zapdos episode? No. No? No. No. I don't believe so. I don't remember a Zapdos episode. I'm up to episode 36, if that helps. I'm very keen for the next 12th. I don't remember Zapdos episode. I could be wrong, I could just completely just don't remember it. Yeah, if it was a couple months ago, it's most likely the next batch. If it was like just before or just after the the Gala episodes, then I haven't seen that yet. Because we haven't had the Gala episodes yet in English, so. think it's in Feb is the next batch. Yeah, but that was still like a month and a half ago. I believe the Gala episodes are in the next batch. They're like episode 45s or something, which is where we get to episode 48 next. So we're next batch for us will be episode 48. Will end on so whatever last week's episode is will be the start of a batch afterwards. So I hope last week's episode wasn't really good. Okay, Zapdos is 40, yeah, so I haven't seen that yet. That's in the next batch. That's the next batch. So we're in episode 36. We have episode 37. Episode 37 to 48 will come out in Feb, I believe. They come out in December. So I think it's Feb that the next batch is. So this time next month we'll have a new batch. So 37 is the Alola episode. Okay, well I haven't seen that yet either. They go back to Alola. Thanks for spoiling it for me, you absolute asshole. No. Don't get previews. I don't watch previews. I watched it streaming on from like a TV channel here. It just shows the episode, that's all. So I don't know what the next episode holds. I would have just clicked on the episode when it came out and be like, oh. Not for Pokemon anime though. For TV shows I really care about, yes. For Pokemon anime, no. Like I only watched Pokemon anime like last weekend. It came out a month ago. Like I'm not, you know. But yeah, I don't watch the previews of cartoons because you just don't. Also, I don't have any I've had to watch a preview for. Like I watch the previews for like, you know, your Stargirls, and if there was one, I'd watch the preview for Mandalorian, but they didn't do one. Yeah, but that's the thing. So they come out as a binge watch every 3 months. They don't come out week to week, so that's why previews aren't needed for Pokemon, especially on this. Week to week, even week to week with Pokemon, I don't think previews are needed, but like, you know. I also just don't think Pokemon should be a monthly thing, sorry, a quarterly thing, wherever it is. I don't know. It should be week to week. I don't like Netflix doing this whole thing. If it was week to week, it'd be much better. Like if it was week to week, we'd be, you know, watching episode 40. Yeah, we'd be watching episode 40 this week, you know what I mean? Like, and would be enjoying it. Okay, also, I will point out, one big reason why I wouldn't have a trailer is because I was watching it off a TV channel, not off Netflix. So that TV channel do not care about you watching it in 6 weeks' time. Netflix may have trailer for the next episode, I don't know. Because Netflix US is the only one that has Pokemon. I wish we had it on our Netflix. It would be so much better. But we don't. It's on one of the free-to-air channels. I'm like, oh, I randomly found it. I was like, oh, this is good. Oh, really? But I like skipping intros. I don't like watching intros. Skipping intros is the greatest thing Netflix has brought to TV. No, they don't force you to though. Like you just don't press the button, and then it doesn't skip it. That's what I found anyway. If you press the button, it starts skipping it. If you don't press the button, it doesn't skip it. The button was hidden as fuck. Did you accidentally press it? You don't know anymore? It's a series per series basis though. You haven't used Netflix in like 2 years? Oh, really? I use it every week. Not every day, because I don't watch Netflix every day, but I use it every week. No, up. 444. Four, 5's done. No shiny. Dude, I just want to like it's a tall ask to be like, hey, I just want to see a shiny when I'm trying to get shiny legendaries here, but I just want to see a shiny. Especially Celebi. If I had to choose, it would be that one. Since it's the only way you can get it. By the way, Zarude has never come into my mailbox after signing up for the thing. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Same for you. Whatever the Pokemon website, I think it was, for Australia. What's the Pokemon website? I mean, I already have a Zarude, but like I want like my own Zarude. No, it's okay. Ruby gave me a Zarude. But like, I want my legit one. I want a legit one. It would be nice. Because I can't, and neither can Ruby, guarantee the one she gave me is legit. So, you know. Yeah. $450 encounters. It would be nice if you weren't a hacker. Well, it would be nice. Yes. You really like Poltergeist but hate its ability? I think Poltergeist is a cool Pokemon. I'm in a good rhythm now, like, in terms of doing that and then this. I'm in a really good rhythm. I reset when I get the last thing lit up. And while this is going through all this is when I'm mashing A for Celebi to spawn. I really want to get a shiny Poltergeist and shiny Sinistea. That'd be really nice. It would be really nice to get shinies of those two and have the off chance of a authentic. It won't happen, but you know, who knows. Iron Jesus knows. Iron Jesus doesn't like me. Maybe it's because of what I've said about real Jesus. Iron Jesus does not like me. I get done with Iron Jesus quite often. I've had some good Spelunky RNG at times, I guess. But not so much on the Pokemon front. I've had some really good Pokemon stuff. I can't say I haven't. I've had some really good Pokemon RNG. Regirock's going to look like it's going to be an average RNG. Or worse. Right now it's still in the good tier. Until it gets to 1,200, it's in the well, I think it gets to 1,000, it's in the good tier. It's in the good tier. Anything below 1,000 is really good. I reset too early on the old crystal version. You regret betting all your points. You're gonna get them all back. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry. We only have 44 more encounters to go. I guess it's really 88 because it's, you know, one for Celebi and one for... But it ain't gonna happen. I guarantee it. You're filling in your jellies. Oh. I have a feeling that I will not get it. Because that is what I expect. Now, would I be happy to get it? Oh, baby. I'd be ecstatic. You know, but with only 40 more encounters to go, I don't feel confident. I gotta say, I don't feel confident it's gonna happen. But if it did, again, I would much rather it be the Celebi. Much rather it. But that's, you know, how it is. Celebi's around 1,000 encounters won so far. Around there. I mean, today we've done, you know, 270 encounters for Celebi as well. I don't know why I do the Orangaroo voice. Orangaroo. Trying to get the voice down. It's hard. It's too rocky. Can't do it. No, don't fight. Let's go. Do I want to know what's going on in this? Yes, I do. It is a regular Regirock. What about the Celebi that's spawning right now? It is a... regular Celebi. You're gonna pass out. Do so safely, please. Take care, breeder. Take care. I will be doing the same in 37 encounters. I mean, look, at least we can say that, like, Regirock it's taken a little bit of time. Like, it's not, I've had to earn it. Unlike Registeel, which I did not have to earn, it was way too quick. That was great. Now that was great RNG. Oh, baby. Reggie Steele. 180 encounters. Incredible. I don't think I'll ever get that lucky on a legendary again. I don't think I'll ever get that lucky on a legendary ever again. That's really low. Definitely not. Yeah, it won't happen. I mean, I guess it is a 1 in 1,000 chance. So it's not like it's... It's not like it's, you know... So it's like 10% of what it should be. Basically. Is when I got it. So basically I was doing like a... Yeah. I was doing a much better odds there. I was gonna say, imagine they were all 1 in 200. I mean, they are 1 in 100 on the Dynamax Adventures. Take care, LeBlond. $32 encounters left. We're getting very close to 500. I think the other day I was like, oh, I was only at 100, so I've done a fair amount here. And I'm happy I've actually committed and I've done, you know, it'll be like 300 Celebi encounters as well. Just to tick over Celebi a little bit. Give me some chances. Dude, this is a big number. I'm just happy to get to 470. It's a huge thing. 480 is even bigger because it just feels like it's near the end. Nothing there. Da-da-dum-dum. Oop, overran it. Da-da-dum-dum-dum. Alright. See, Rune, this is where I start getting quiet. Because I know I'm near the end of the stream. I'm starting to get to be really tired. And I'm just in a rhythm. There's less people talking in chat. This is where I don't speak as much. So you're gonna find food? Dude, I bet you I will barely speak now. I'll just do the bare minimum. Because that's what happens near the end of the stream. Come on, give me that shiny. Give me that shiny, come on. 473. Nope. No shiny for me. Dude, I just want to get it before 500. Damn, I did it again. Dude, this rhythm I'm in is incredible. So I was waiting for that to go away and it doesn't. Shiny hunting is so weird how like you just keep doing the same thing and eventually it's just a different color. It's very weird. $25 left to go. We're getting close. Getting very, very close. You're so hungry? Yo, so hungry. So hungry. So hungry and sadly hungry. There's no food in the pantry. Sitting on any shelf. I just wanna eat some crackers and maybe some cheese. I wanna make sure I'm filled with glee. I don't know what to do with this song. And so, I'm just hungry. Real hungry. Pour it on me. That is I'm So Lonely from Team America World Police. Come on, we can go up. This is it. Nope. This is it. Nope. That's how it always works. You always get some hope for a bit, and then just shoot you down. It's like the Celebi popping up right on my screen right now. It's still green. It's still green. You want to try something? What do you want to try? What is it you want to try? I want to I'm not going to hazard a guess. I'm not going to. No, you switched it. Reset. You turn this Mac into a Windows and see if you can get the thing to work. I mean, it would probably work that way. Damn it. Just give me the shiny Celebi, please. I've done so many resets. I haven't really, been there like 1,000. So I'm still only an 1/8 of the way through the odds. Like this will probably be what I have to do for probably the entirety of all of the Reggie hunts. I'll have to do this with Celebi. And then maybe I'll get it. This last little bit has gone a lot quicker. This last little bit has gone a lot quicker. I did reset a little late there. We're only just loading up the game now. Alex Forest. It's a shrine. Oh, what's this? A hole. Should I put it in there? Yes. Put the hole in. Some tenders. And fries. What kind of fries? Are they like regular fries? Oven fries? Sweet potato fries? Beer battered fries? Are they shoestring fries? Curly fries? Seasoned battered fries? Good fries? Do you use putting them into the oven? Putting them into the air fryer? What are you doing? Air fry? Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That is the only acceptable way I will have fries now at home. Other than actually, like, frying them. Because oven fries are really shit. Then you get some peri-peri salt in those babies. We're in the final countdown soon. Only 14 left to go. And there's 3 hours of resetting. But that's a lot of time, if you think about it. I've spent 3 hours resetting for 2 Pokemon and gotten nothing. Which is fair enough, but like at the same time, you're like, damn, that's a long time. I'm just surprised that like my 3DS is still on blue battery. And might actually last the entire stream. Oh, if it's gonna die, it's gonna be like literally in the next 5-10 minutes. Like it's very close. If it dies, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's not a shiny Celebi on my screen when it does it. I do have the charger beneath me though. So if it goes red, I'll still charge it up. I'm gonna have to charge it up regardless of basically, but I want to wait till the end of the stream. This gets me into the 90s. There you go, no shiny, so we'll be getting to the 490s. Celebi's popping down. There you go, 490. I do believe this will be I do believe this will be a stream with no shinies. Welcome back. $4.91. Only 9 more to go for me to steal all the points away from all those people who bet points. That isn't going to help. It's not shiny. You're a Windows Mac now. Good. As all things should be. 492. This is the number I've been looking at for a little bit, saying this could be the one. Thinking 492, that's sounds like good luck. Guess what? I was wrong. I was very wrong. But we're getting very close now to the end of the stream. And there's been no luck so far. So Genshin Impact, Ruby, I know you're in love with it. I don't even know what the game is. What is it? Is it just a gacha game? I've no idea what it is. It is? Okay. Failed it last second. Oh, it's funny. That's why I like idle games. If you fail something, you just wait. Open world gacha RPG game. Okay. Plays like Breath of the Wilds. I mean, it has to be. It's the old school. They make mobile games like they used to make arcade games back in the day. Frustrating enough, so you have to spend more time in it, and hopefully for them spend money on it. That's the whole idea. Dude, we're at 496. We're so close to 500. I didn't think we were going to get to 500 today. I really didn't. I really did not think 500 was doable. No, we've only got a couple left. Oh. You bought a USB to install it on? I don't think you can download that onto a USB. I don't think you can. There are USB limits. I don't know, because there are USB limits in terms of file size. It's very weird, but like, you can't put like a certain file size on USB, so like, even if the USB's got like a ton of space. It's real dumb. So, that could also cause you a lot of issues. Alright. Second last one. Yeah, I know, but honestly, it's weird. I'm just saying it's weird. Like, I tried to put like a 2 gig file on like an 8 gig stick, and it was like, no, you can't do that. It has to be smaller files. So that's all I'm saying. Don't be surprised that does not work. Because of that one reason. Guys, the last one, number 500. I have to get a shiny in this one for people to lose. We'll get the audio on. Get the audio on the DS going. It's gone into red, and it's not shiny. So close that off. Alright, guys, thank you very much for watching. That will be the end. That will be the end. We have done 500 encounters. 300 today. 300 Celebi encounters today. So 600 encounters for shiny Pokemon today. No shinies. So that kind of sucks. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. That kind of sucks, but it doesn't matter. I had fun. Hope you enjoyed. And, you know, hope you enjoyed the first, and hopefully I can continue this, Pokemon Mondays. That's right. Tomorrow is Play Whatever the Hell I Want Tuesday, which will most likely be Spelunky 2. But until then, it might even be this. Well, actually, no, sorry. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Sorry. I forgot about that. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I have a family event. So it'll be Wednesday next. But anyway, next stream, I'll let you guys know what it is. Guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye. And I'll see you next time.